All right, we're live. I'm not gonna, today's a big day in the bee yard because we're doing multiple splits and 2 demaries. First is going to be the splits because I got to get.
Is there another one of those?
What? Yeah. There's I've got to get. I'm trying not to smoke them because we got to find the queens, but we'll see how well that goes because there's clearly a bunch of bees up here in this top box. Well, a bunch is a strong word. There's some. Definitely not a bunch. Because what we got to do here is find the queen, whether that is via actually trying to, finding her, or hold on a second, don't disturb them too much, or just shake them down into the bottom box. These are these basically bait frames I put up here to try to get them to come up here. So, she's not going to be up here. Why am I pulling frames? I'm a dummy. There's a queen excluder below here, so I'm not going to bother. Forgot about that. So just smashed a small hive beetle, so there was a plus. All right, give me a second here. We got to get beneath here. Whoa. Make sure that stays down on your side, if you would. The plastic part.
I know. I was trying to pull
Try
it.
above it. There you go.
I
Okay.
was.
All right, so this will just sit here. There's bees there, which is good, because they've moved up into that and have started to draw out comb, or maybe fill the comb that was already drawn out. Yeah, we got a couple dead soldiers. This is life. All right, now I'll put this here. You just got to peel it off carefully, or it pops. And when it pops, it startles the bees. So go slow. Scrape along the frame you see, holding it if you can, because that's what's. Normally I wouldn't care to just pop this, but because we have to find the queen and I'm trying to not startle them, trying to go slow, but slow. There we go. Gotta make a break. Careful, no shmish bees here. I'm gonna twist it. That should probably work better. Oh, there we go. All right, that should help keep most of the queen down there. Actually, that box is a 10 frame, so let me cover my bases here. Well, I shouldn't have done that. Anyway. All right. Here, don't bother with that. We got to find the queen. Don't worry about the bird comb.
Well, I'm waiting.
I know, but
you're
it's
done.
it's a task that is not critical, and we are time limited somewhat here. All right, now we're trying to find the queen. So, start pulling frames here. I'm going to get a frame or two out of the way, and then we'll go from there. So many bees in this thing. If I don't split them, there's no way they're not going to swarm. Check for swarm cells while I'm here. This is all honey, so she's not going to be on here, so I'm not going to spend too much time. I mean, look at that nectar, though. Look at that. Look how much freaking nectar's there.
Let's see.
The flow is on. Just look. I mean, it's full of future honey. Flow is on. I mean, it's not impossible for her to be there. It's just highly unlikely, so it's not good value to search there. So we'll get to hopefully some brood combs, because I see brood in the next frame at least. All right, this is. Oh, I see some larvae here, all the way over here. So, yeah, and I'm just making sure if we need to even look here. It's not going to hurt to look here. Probably not, but.
Is this queen marked?
No, none of mine are, unfortunately. So that's why it's going to be harder. See, drones galore. Yeah, there's drones galore, which is why I got to get her out of here. All right, don't see her there. Say like 5 seconds aside. If you haven't seen her, you're probably not gonna. So, all right. Again, not super likely she's there, but not impossible. All right. Here, careful. Again, don't worry about that, please, because we gotta get this done.
I'm not impeding you in any way.
I know, but it just. All right, so she definitely could be here. I see.
There's her.
Oh, is it? Oh, wait. I just need to see if it's captured. Or.
It's not capped.
Okay. But I need to see if it's charged. I can't see now.
Yeah,
all right.
Let me see.
Can you see into it? Is there juice in there? Just hit it with your hive tool. If it goes gooey? All right.
You're moving a lot.
I can't. This is heavy.
It's got something in there.
Okay, that's fine. It's charged. Which means we got to split these gals soon. All right, let's find her if we can. She definitely could be here. I see larvae
Stop moving
I
it
suck
so
at
much.
seeing eggs. I know, but I'm here. I'll set it there. Look for 5 seconds, and then we'll flip sides. She usually scurries often towards the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, but they're
5.
all right here.
I know, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see a bunch of new bees coming out, which is awesome. Tons of brood here, though, so this...
Yeah, let's see.
Okay. This hive should do well after the split. There's just so many bees. The fact that all these frames are full of bees, plus there were some in the super, plus the deep's full, like this hive is... Oh, that's a full frame of brood. She's unlikely there. Swarm cells. I should have been scorping this. This thing's got 5 or 6 swarm cells. I popped them all off last week. Those are drones. I don't worry about those. Go ahead. They shouldn't swarm, even if these are charged after I split them, but I'm going to scrape them anyway, just to be safe. She's probably not on this frame because of the... It's a lot of cap. Well, there's some eggs and larvae, or some larvae. You can never see eggs, which is why you're here, but... Don't see her.
I don't either.
Here, I'm gonna, before I get too far down a rabbit hole that's unrecoverable, I'm gonna get a top underneath this hive so it doesn't, I don't want her falling down through the pallet below this and then gone forever. Here, do me a favor. Set this underneath here. I'm gonna lift it up. Set this underneath here. Because see, there's bees there. Don't worry about them. Just blow them out of the way. Okay, quickly. I need to get back in the hive. Just don't worry about killing a bee or two. Does suck, but it also isn't the end of the world. All right. So keep on keeping on. Still looking for the queen. She's probably in the bottom, which is a pain in the ass, but that's his life. All right. I'll just hold it up and I'll look at one side and then I'll flip it. This is well, there's a little bit of everything. Cap brood, larva. Oh, no, drone. Damn it. The drones scurry off and don't swat. Don't swat. Don't swat, baby. Don't swat. You'll have them all over us. Here, I'm gonna see if that's capped. Nope, close. Yeah, these girls are definitely gonna swarm soon, without a doubt. There's swarm cells, 2 or 3 on every frame. I didn't see her, but here, let me flip it around to you. It's a bad thing about splitting this time of year. There's so many drones that they can pump fake you. I don't see her.
I don't.
I'll just start sitting these. That's hilarious. They've already hopped on the deep frame that I just had in this box and are festooning between frames. All right, gals. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. I'm gonna have to shake all those damn things out of here. Here, careful. Ugh, stuck. Come on, let loose. Thank you. Bridge comb. All right. See eggs and larvae here. The problem is the hive is so bustling that finding her anywhere is going to be damn near impossible because it's so full. A ton of drone brood. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, it's all drone brood.
Flip it over so I can see the other side.
1, 2.
Thought you were going to drop it.
She often runs to the bottom and onto the other side as you're looking, but so that's, if we both are looking, we might get her, but we also might not. Which is why. All right. That's why I'm leaning toward just shaking them into the bottom box without even going through it, but because at some point we're just going to have the hive open forever, which is they never like. That's a honey frame, so there's no way she's on there.
Right.
I need to set this in the corner. I got a emergency cell they've made. She's probably not going to be a sweetheart. It's a honey frame. There's no eggs or anything here. It's all honey and some pollen. All right, this is the last one. Again, shit, squashed out a little there. Almost certainly, probably not here. Honey. Yeah. Not impossible, but really unlikely. Oh, wait, son of a bitch. There you are.
Right.
Are you
Yep.
kidding me?
I see her.
Are you fucking kidding me? All right. Well, that shows what I know and the books know and everything else knows. She's on the last fucking frame on a honey frame.
Where is she? Oh, there she
Right
is.
there. Now comes the hard part, where I'm petrified of doing something I shouldn't. Come on, just... Oh, come here. There you go, with a couple of attendants. Perfect. That's wild. I can't believe we found her on the last frame up here. All right, do me a favor. Careful you don't get stung. Throw some rubber bands around here so that bad things don't happen. And now I will go ahead and start pulling frames into this other box, into this nuke.
Is there any particular way to do it?
No, just around so that the springs can't open up again, because that occasionally happens. Wow, can't believe we found her on the last dam up here. Yep, that's great though, because that means we didn't have to shake them. Unreal. So all these frames go with me and her. That's awesome. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Let me switch tools here, because these are easy to pull stuck ass frames with.
They're not particularly happy about this. Where do I put her?
Just set her right there for now. I gotta... Let's see. Let's see. My most concern is the brood frame. So
What's this?
What? It's just larva. Drone brood. All right. So I need to put those back, but I need a box to put those in. I just filled up the box. I needed to put them in. Piss. Actually, here's what I'll do. All right. This is the part that's a pain in the ass. All right. So that'll go there. I need to pull these frames out of there. Put them back in the original box so I can have this box. Is that right? Yeah, because those frames go back in there. So much going on. These bees will have to bump back down into this
There's
hive.
a nail?
Huh? Leave it. Just don't bother. Just don't need to upset them any more than we already are. And we already are a lot. So, you can scrape off the burr comb, that's fine, but don't do too much more, because, again, right now they don't have a queen, and they're freaking out. This box is not happy because it's queenless. All right, that's good. I just got to get all these frames out. Bees with them. And then I'll probably shake a frame or two of bees in there as well. That's got some brood on it, so that'll go. I won't be able to take all the brood, which kind of sucks. Let me find the ones with the most brood. That one definitely goes. That's full of brood. That one might stay back because it's got more. Look out. Yeah. All right. That's a ton of brood that needs to go. I mean, they're all going, but going in this box is a critical path. All right, tons of brood. When these gals pop at John's, they will have Papa John's. When these gals pop, Papa John's, I can't believe I said that. They will have a fuck ton of brood here. All right. One more frame, hopefully of brood, and hopefully not anything else. Shit. Propolis is heavy there. Ow, 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 ow. Stop. Please stop. Pause. Just pause a second.
Sorry.
Both of us in the same space is going to end up with me.
Trying to loosen it up so that it's easier.
I know, but now I don't have anything to pry against, so appreciate it. But no. Here, let me do one thing at a time so I don't lose a finger. All right, that's the last one that has.
Oh wow, they're hanging off the bottom of that.
Yeah, they're festooning like crazy. And then I will shake some of the ones that are. I'll shake the ones that's on these other frames into there. Again, they're freaking out because they don't know where the queen is. All right, look up. That goes in. Shit, I need to clear that box off.
Oh.
Look up. Let's see, actually. Shit, that almost worked. Except I shook them all. Well, that's fine. I gotta clear this box because it is for transport. I'll have to brush some of those off here in a second. All right. She's still there and everybody's mostly okay. What am I doing? Okay. So we got one more here and then the two more there. Yes, that's correct. All right. And now these two frames, I'll go ahead and...
Can you put her over there on top of that until...
yeah, in a second. Yeah, I didn't want her to hear when I was shaking bees out of it, so I'll put her in there now that we've got enough bees in there to care for her and what have you. Just gotta find a spot where I can fit. There's so many goddamn bees in here. All right, maybe I won't sit on top. Look out, gals. That hive was so full. I mean, so fucking full. That was not going to last much longer. All right, don't worry about that. We got to get this back together. Appreciate it, but let's get this back together, please. All right, so that hive needs all new frames in it, and that is these. All right, look out. Go.
Should have told me that. I could have done it.
I know. It's hard for me to think about what's next when I'm in the middle of shaking bees and grabbing queens and everything else. So. I'm pumped we found her. Man, I'm super pumped we found her. Now, gals, you got plenty. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's right. Yeah, everybody's angry. We might take a little, well, we can't take a break because that hive's got to get set up. So, all right, so that goes there. All these gals, brah, stupid chits, come here. Should be a, yep. Take that and brush them back into the hive. Thank you. Doesn't have to be perfect. All right, it's good enough. I'm just gonna.
Wait! You're about to kill a bunch of them.
I'm gonna kill some of them. Here, I got to get them back on. The quicker I can get the hive back together, the less bees I kill. Because right now, again, they're queenless, so they're angry, mainly with us. Let's see. I'll bump these. It says leave the parent. Make the. So many bees. I'll tell you what. We'll put these into this one. And then I'll bump these into the split. And all those gals, we'll have to figure out where they're going. All right. Whew. Fuck me sideways. All right. What did I do with shit? Well, I'm not going to worry about the lower one. I'll just get this one of them in. I hear a hot, literally and figuratively. All right. Was going to put the entrance reducer on, but it's hot enough. I think that's a mistake. And I think there's enough bees here to defend this thing. All right, so this goes back on here. This, yeah, just get them outside the hive. Don't want that pheromone freaking out everybody else. And then this goes back on.
Oh, you're squishing a lot.
You know, baby, that is the sucky part of beekeeping. You're just going to occasionally squish bees because they are trying to get back into the thing you're trying to close up. All right. All right, so there's that. There's that. Notch up backwards. My glove is torn, so that needs to be fixed. And there's that. All right, now I got to get these gals more tucked in and the lid on.
What are the next ones we're doing?
That one's going to have the same process, but
this one or
no, that yes, that one.
I'm going to lift.
I've got to replace my glove. Give me a second. Yeah, so these gals have to. I may just leave the lid. Well, no, because then I risk maybe attracting robbers or something. All right, gals. Let's see. Let me go ahead and open the door for now, just so you can get in and out. Well, that didn't work, did it? I'm pissing them off. Oh, let's push up. I always get that backwards. All right, so give me the brush, please. Thank you. According to Kent Williams, they hate this, and you should use like grass, but Kent Williams, he says he uses like grass to brush them back in. They hate synthetic brushes, but I don't have that. So vented side is over here, so queen's still in there, we hope.
Is that a synthetic brush?
I think so. No, this one's horsehair. Well, I mean, not like something live, not.
Oh.
All right, so this is what I have for my other queen thing. So, all right, let me bring this over here because the 5 frames from there are going in there. That'll be an easy way to split them. I'll have to get those bees out there eventually if they don't work their way out on their own. Yeah. Whew, that was exciting, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get the camera switched over to.
Hi, ladies. We're about to piss you off.
Yes, but man, that went. I'm jinxing myself, but that went so much better than I could have hoped for.
Okay, if you could not jinx yourself.
I know, well aware.
Do we need to put the little net thing around that?
It's already got it on the bottom. I just will have to enclose it once I wasn't going to bother until I'm ready to actually transport, because there's just no point until you're ready to move along, little doggy. All right, so I got to think about this one. This has more steps because of those extra frames, which I need.
Grab the brush so that we have it.
Out. Get another nuke box just in case. I have to, because this one has extra. Huh?
Yeah, one.
No. But so this has an extra deep on top, not a super, that I just threw in there to give them space because it was what I had handy. And those frames, I'm probably gonna have to pull them and do something else with them because I won't have a hive really to put them in, or I can just leave them there. But yeah, there's the brush. Let me grab the bucket just so we have everything. Yeah, I'm almost glad we didn't smoke them. I think it would have made that worse. All right. Okay. Camera's rolling. Here's where we play picky boo. Actually, let's see. Where am I going to be setting those frames? I got to think about that again because I didn't last time. We'll see.
What did you think about it before you?
I know, but like, there's not the answer is that I need like another.
You could put it on that.
Yeah, here I'll go grab the other nuke box. I brought them out of here for a reason. I probably thought of it at the time, and then my brain just stops working when there's. Can't believe how high that packed that hive is. That thing would have swarmed next week without splitting it. Which is awesome because it makes good for a split. All right. Alright, so here's my little queen thingy. Don't know where I put my tool because I set it down, and that's the number one mistake. Alright, so now in this one, same but different. Mainly because this has a deep box on top without the queen excluder, so she could be up here. So unfortunately, we have to look here too, which adds a complexity that I didn't want to add, but I didn't have a super handy one. I wanted to give these gals space. There's almost no bees on here, so I can't imagine she's up here, to be honest. Well, now I'm going to shake them because that'll just piss them off. Again, there's hardly even wax up here, much less bees. So, probably not. Of course, there's a limb right in my way. Some wax on this one. Well, here, let's check, because she was on the one that hardly had any wax and had freaking...
You're going to have to...
I know.
This is at the...
Big ass. Man, the drones in here are monsters. Yeah. That thing is huge. You big-eyed freak. I don't see her. I mean, I'm going to shake these bees into the lower box at some point anyway, but...
Yeah, I don't see her.
Whoa, if we don't find her, I'll have to...
Pull that up for just a second.
I'll have to do it regardless.
I think it's a drone, but yeah.
It's probably a drone. This far up, and look for the big-ass eyes. That's the telltale for them, because... I mean, I still do the same thing. They still look like this got brood.
Just as you were moving it, it was...
Yeah. I see drone brood on the next one. She might be up here, but I still don't see anything in the way of eggs or larvae up here. Just let it set. I'm going to spin it. Okay, there's some wonky comb, but nothing in it.
Here, stop.
But I want to make sure she's not behind this little bit of wonky comb. There's a perfect little hiding spot there. I hate those because she can literally be right behind it. Oh, shit. Drop it on. Okay. Like I said, the odds of her being here, I know I said that before, and we were wrong, but they're still...
Here, but you keep...
Okay.
You're moving it for
I get
you, and I can't always see.
I will set it down every time. I don't see her. I'll go ahead and put this one in the box, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Here, don't do that, because then I don't have anything to pry to. All right, here's where we got drone brood and enough room. Oh, maybe larvae. Can't see. There's no sun. She could be here, but I don't think so. Not enough movement in and around.
Here, hold on.
Hope that's sweat going down my sleeve and not a bee. There's... March it onto the lower one. Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to spin it around. Again, we got to speed this up just because we're taking too long in general. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Bunch of wonky ass comb. I've tightened those frames up. I don't know why they keep doing that. Tons of wonky comb on here.
They're autistic.
Annoying. Stop wasting resources on this, you stupid bees. Oh, they put drone all or brood all in this one, so this is, well. Oh, shit. I'll smash against that. Looks like mostly drone and resources, but I don't see her. Don't see any scurrying. All right, we'll flip. Ugh, it's so ugly. When that paw pops out, I'll get rid of it.
Yeah, no, I don't see her. I don't see her.
I got it. There was some scurrying going on in the corner, and I was just making sure it wasn't her. Because that's, oh, here's a spot. This is it, stupid. Just got to check those spots where they've done that wonky corner comb, because they literally can go underneath it. All right, so whoa, that's heavy. It's mostly resources, so probably not. Look out, girl. Gotta watch it when I'm setting it down. All right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't see it. Rube, please stop. 1, 2, 3. This is full of brood. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these extra frames of brood I have. I got a swarm cell here I got to scrape off. That one's absolutely packed with brood. So probably not, but I see larvae here, so it's not impossible that she's here in the next frame or two, because I see larvae, and I see eggs on the outer comb, so let's look at this one a little longer. They're awfully calm, though, so let's take one more glance, because they're super calm, which is, her scurrying would probably be obvious unless she's laying. All right. Should have just grabbed the empty box for this, but that's okay. All right. Well, we're starting to get close to where she might be. Again, top box corner, which is where she was before. This is all resources, though, so I'd be surprised. Again, keep saying that and I keep getting fooled, but I gotta set it down. There's a spot here where there's a bunch of hidey holes. I'm trying to make sure she's not in there.
Wait.
Okay, I'm not moving, so.
Yeah, I know, but on the bottom, maybe coming towards you. I saw one. It might be a drone. I just got a glimpse.
We'll flip and then see. One, two, three, up 4, 5, 6. Probably not on here. There's not even any wax on this side. So if she's on here, she's on the other side. Oh, that was funny. Bee just flew right back into the lower box. All right. Let's take a figure out what I'm going to do with those.
Where are you?
Look up. So, almost certainly not, but again.
Yeah, it was, which is what you said.
I know I did, but it was.
I know.
That was part of that. She's just running from us. But this doesn't have full frame, so I think if she was going to run, she would probably run down, not across.
Yeah, they're
all right.
roughly the same.
Again, there's hardly any thing for her. There's not enough wax for her to even throw an egg in here, so on this side at least. So, all right.
Yep, I don't see.
All right. Last frame. This looks like it has barely any bees on it, much less a queen. So. Okay. All right. So didn't get as lucky on that one. I say that, but this is the first full box that we're getting into now, so it's possible that we'll find her here. Oh, shit. Set this here to hold these. Here's where all our bees are. This is where we find her. And they're not as happy, so this is probably where we find her. Alright. This doesn't have a lot of these are empty frames that I put in that I checkerboarded last time, I think, because they're not hardly drawn out. No. I think I am seriously considering taking those. I mean, there's. Oh, no. Is it? No. I know, but it was. It's super
it's
light.
Big enough?
Well, it's big enough, and it was super light colored, so it almost looked like the queen from the last one. All right, flip, but I don't think there's anything here. That is a monster drone. I mean, they're so big. Then you look and see those big old fat bulbous eyes made for finding and. Oh, sorry, girls. This is where we gotta start being careful so I don't make them all angry. Because we're definitely gonna have some angry bees here, I think. This is more bees than were in holy moly in the last hive. All right, I see a little bit of drone, but just by the weight, this is mostly resources, so probably not. That's a drone, I think. Yep. Drone. Man, this thing's so many freaking drones. It's hard to see her. All right, look up. Really hope we can find her. I do not want to have to shake this many bees into one box. Oh, there's a. I'm just checking to make sure there's no swarm cells. Okay. All right. It is weird, even though I'm not smoking them, they're still sticking their heads in there. Ouch, a lot.
Did you get stung?
I thought it did. I just must have caught an edge of a piece of plastic something over here.
No, I don't see anything.
Okay. Trying not to breathe directly into the hive so they don't get angry. Don't swat.
I didn't.
Okay.
Moving back.
This one's full of brood, so highly unlikely. Or at least this side's full of brood. I don't know what your side is. Captive brood, rather. So.
Couple cells.
No, those are. Oh. Well, that's not good. That's an emergency cell. Bunches of them. That means we may not have a queen. Well, we'll leave those because they don't look charged. I can't tell. Well, I don't see anything. All right, let me. All right, the one that has the bird comb on the top, I need to check that again. Well, I guess if we find her, it won't matter. Those are just emergency cells. But if we don't find her, then much bigger deal. All right, I got tons of pollen, drones galore. Busier on the frame, so could see her here, but probably not because I don't see any larva or. Oh, yeah, it's on that side. I don't see any larva or. Yeah, there's backfilling with resources here, so. One little larva there, but not many.
I don't see.
All right. I'll keep it on. Oof, damn it. I hate when I do that. They're gentle if you're gentle, but the second you pop them. Raw. All right. Big fat drone. It's mostly resources and cap brood, so I don't think you're going to see her here. All right. Whoa. Some larvae and eggs over here, so not zero chance. Lots of larvae, actually, but don't see any eggs, which means she hadn't been here for several days. Okay. All right. Okay, don't do that, okay? Just vibrates the box unnecessarily. Trying to keep him as calm as possible. Okay. Look out, girl. I don't want to squish you with my fingers. Or anything for that matter. All right. More open cells here in brood and uncapped brood, so 1,000, 2,000, 3,1,000, 4,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 10,000. All right, flip. Dang. What?
There are lots more on this side.
Yeah, this is like I said. This is the honking hive. We may struggle to find her here on this one because we still got another full box of deeps to go through. She's probably already ran down there into that.
Let's see.
I'm trying to count to 10 so we can consistently look. Ouch. All right, girls, get on my way. Oof, didn't mean to do that. Because now she's probably in the box. All right. Oh, that was funny. I just saw one emptying her pollen pockets. Again, this is mostly resources, so not likely, but possible. Oh, there's a swarm cell on the bottom. Give me a second. Not charged, but okay. I don't see her. 3.
Yeah,
Okay. Getting closer and closer to the shake the shit out of a moment, and I don't want to do that.
Yep.
Do need to see if we can find eggs because those emergency cells scare me a little bit. But there's larvae here, and those emergency cells looked old enough that they're probably not full. All right. So again, probably not here, which means she's here. Ton of drone brood, a little bit of larva, a little bit of regular cat brood, several bees trying to kill me in my face. Okay. I don't see her, so I'm going to flip.
okay.
Man, they're so thick on this frame. Sorry, I was blowing on them over here because they're so mounded up on the drone brood I can't see. Yeah, I'm not seeing her. So many drones. All right. Get these tightened up a little bit. Comes in that I screwed this up because now I don't have a spot to put the frames for the next box. No. Oh yeah, got a spare box. Never mind. Gonna need that. I thought of all these things beforehand. Well, I think I did. Well, let's look good here on a frame she has no business being on. It's probably where she is. What are you doing? Be careful.
I was lifting up the...
Okay, just tell me what you're doing though, because I don't want you pulling it out of my hand and making him angry. Full of pollen. I don't see any bees though. Sorry, I was trying to move to get the... All right.
Wait. Okay. No.
Where? Top? That's a drone. Just went over the top of the drone.
I can't see where... No, it was probably the drone.
Okay. Well,
there were others on top of it, and I couldn't see it clearly. And
I mean, we've got a midsummer hive of bees. It's dumb. I can't. Like, I'm going to insulate my bees every year and feed them every year because this hive... And I'm going to get my queens from... Shit, I need to put a queen's glue on that. Actually, that won't matter because I can't use that box anyway. But I still want to put a queen excluder on it, just in case there, so I don't get any more bees down in there. I don't know.
Look how much pollen is in that.
Huh?
There is a bee with so much pollen.
Yeah. Well,
right there.
What? Oh, I thought you meant the queen.
Oh my gosh.
You scared the shit out of me. I thought.
Oh no.
I was like, well, she found her already. We're done. Here, I gotta grab this other box. It doesn't have to be perfect. Look out. Just gotta get it to where I can. Here, so let's go this way. It'll be easy. Well, 6-1 if it doesn't matter. All right, this is the big moment. We need to find her here. I gotta shake them all down into here, and I really don't want to do that. So, move.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna.
You gonna stay for that part? Yeah, I don't blame you. That's nothing. So that frame will just get pulled completely. All right, heads up. Hey, focus. We gotta. I don't see her here. There's hardly any wax drawn out, so. Big ass drone, big ass drone, big ass drone. This is just freaking drone frame. I mean, there's 50, I know there's 100 drones on this freaking frame. Stupid things, get out of my way. That's wild. That whole frame was drones. All right. This is all resource. This is so unlikely. Drone city. Oh, the drone's even feeding itself. Wow. I think that's a drone. Oh, look out, gals. Yeah. 2,000, 3,000. Where's big drone? 4,000. 7,000. 8,000. All right. Coming up. Cat brood galore. Resources. Of course, now the sun's shining in my face. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn it. Where are you at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, nope. So many freaking drones here. It makes it so much harder to find them. Or emergency cells, but I don't think they're capped. All right. Running out of time and out of frames and out of everything. Okay, come on, girl. Where you at? You're gonna be in the last frame. That's just gonna annoy me. Ooh, a lot of scurrying over here. Why are they so active over here? Are you here somewhere, lady? No, drone.
Here, flip it around again. Let me look again.
They're just so much more active on this side of the frame for whatever reason. So I was trying to look to see if. Ladies. They're just honey there, I think. So they're getting.
Yes, sooner or later.
Yeah. Well, in 5 frames, we're going to find her one way or the other, or we're gonna piss off what looks to be 50,000 damn bees, if not more. I mean, I don't know how this hive could get fuller, to be honest. Bruh. Pollen. Okay. All right.
What is it?
Oh.
Okay. I think you're good.
Sweat pouring down my damn sleeves. I hate that. Tons of larvae here. I don't see eggs, though. Okay. Come on, chickie, where you at? Really don't want to shake this 3 fucking boxes worth of bees down into here. Because then I got to come back, which puts the other hive I've got waiting for John's under stress. It's like all the drones are trying to fly, which is weird. Makes it much harder. Alright.
There's so many more on the other side, but
I ain't gonna bother scraping those emergency cells, so. Okay. Hope. Just looking down to make sure she's not like in the box.
yeah, I've been
'Cause
looking, but I can't.
that occasionally happens. That she'll just be on the wall of the box. That's stuck. Move, don't let me squish it. Oh. Oh. Right. Oh, we got a good candidate here. This is some younger larvae, I think. I don't see her though. Yeah, we're running out of frames. Not out of bees though, which is the worrisome part. Shit. All the foragers are coming back like, where the hell everybody go? Okay. Honey frame, so again, unlikely, but I've been proven wrong before. Drones galore on this one too. That's great. It makes it super easy to find the queen.
No candidates that I can see.
Yeah, it's. I mean, at this point, the odds of us passing are high that we missed her.
So there is larva?
I've seen larvae, but it's. I mean, it doesn't mean I don't know that I've seen eggs in this one, but I've now got lost and thought I saw eggs up high, but I can't remember, to be frank. So she's probably in one of those other damn boxes, unfortunately. So, all right, yeah,
Our last option.
Our last option, other than she's sitting on the side of the hive, which is entirely an option. All right. Come on, gal, be here. I know that's too much to ask, but be here. I don't see her.
Turn it around. I'll look at the
Drones galore.
Here.
Yep.
Go back. Why is there a nickel there?
For spacing, it's fine. It's supposed to be there. Ooh. What's that? I swore I saw. Of course, it's probably just a drone. So many bees on the inside of the box, though, that even those are hard to see. These are getting hot, so it makes me think she's not in there. She might be one of the first boxes in those freaking nuke boxes.
Should we look at it again or no?
I mean, what are the odds of us finding it? So careful, you put your head directly against the... Press one to get your face and it'll suck. Personal experience. Get your booty in the camera. Not that it matters if you find the queen. You can stick your booty on the camera for all I care, but... I mean, there's a lot of scurrying, but all the scurriers are freaking drones, and they are throwing me off. All right. We're just going to have to shake them in, and I don't know what else to do. I mean, that is what you do. So, you're free to leave. Make sure you take your microphone off.
Huh?
I said you're free to leave. Probably want to take your microphone off. What do I need? Well, shit. Should have brought more boxes out here. So I'm going to do a real quick check. Well, I mean, odds be found just by chance on the way back, or none.
Okay.
Make sure you take your microphone off. So.
Here. I'm going to put this hive tool.
We'll set a frame or two in there so that they have something to sit on. Actually, why don't I just put all these back in there and shake the other ones? That would make more sense. Instead of pissing off more bees. See if I can see her while I'm doing that, though. So many drones! Now I need to make space for all the other bees I'm about to shake into here. Okay. Rest of them get shook because there's not as many bees on those frames. There's no way this goes well. Set that. Where do we want to set that? Too much shit here. There's trip hazard there. All right. Here, real quick, I just want to make sure these gals are not overheating. No, they're doing good. There's still gajillion bees there. I was making sure they hadn't absconded or something stupid. So we shake all these in here, put the queen excluder over the top box, brood back in up some of this brood that is up here. And then hopefully they come up, the queen's in the bottom. So didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. You're off. Just hoping I get dumb lucky and find her as I'm doing this, but the odds are not in my favor. Just so many freaking bees in freaking second weekend of April. It's dumb. I'm just doing a quick check of one side while I'm for a shake. Nothing else to try to get lucky. Of course, the odds of me just smashing the shit are also really high. Oh well. They get enough eggs and larvae, probably they can make another one, or I could get another one from Honey and Bee Company. Man, there was just a really good chance she was on one of these, but did not find her. Shaking out some nectar too, which is just pissing them off a little bit, probably. Okay. Wait, no. Stupid drones. That's doing it. I'm gonna put some feed on those other bees. Talking to myself here, but I'm going to put feed on the bees that are in that nuke box when I'm done with it, because I got to basically wait half an hour or so to let these girls settle. 20 minutes to an hour, depending on what you read or listen to. Here. I want that fit. Still got some bees in it, but we're gonna hope the queen's not one of them. I've absolutely screwed up the orientation of all the frames too, so they're probably gonna love that. Oh well, I'm doing a split. They're obviously not gonna love me. Tell you what, I need that box, don't I? Yeah. All right, are you on here, baby girl? This is not going to be, there's no way to make this pretty. Whoa. All right, you're not one of those 7 bees. They're still in the box. So. These gals. All right, those frames from the nukes They are chill, so I'm fucking betting she's in here. I'm gonna do a quick check just because at this point I'm really would love to just find her. But the odds are not in our favor. Again, doesn't matter. I've screwed that up so much. I'll slide these girls over here. Oh, right in the thigh. That stung. Pinched it, didn't I? That hurt. Bent over and squished her right between my leg. Again, I'm just delaying the process at this point. Man, that hurt right freaking there. Oh, why did I put that back in there, you dummy? All right, so we'll do this. Squish to be. There's a few rheas in here, so I'm glad I brought these extra freaking nuke boxes out. I knew I'd need them. I've got enough frames to definitely do a pretty mean resource hive. So that is going to happen today at some point. Or, well, actually probably tomorrow. Today is going to be stressful enough for me and the bees. Stop doing that. So many freaking bees. That one's got brood galore on it, so make sure that goes back in the bottom. Use that as my filler frame. Just so many freaking bees. Even if she were marked, there's no way. Just no way. Okay. Start putting some of these back in here that are... Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Trying not to squish my... How many frames am I short? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, this is so ridiculous. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's like 2 frames. That's just drone brood. I'm not as worried about saving that. Damn it. That's just empty frame almost. Well, really don't want to stick that in the middle, as garbage as that is. Fuck. Something drawn out well. That's better. I hate that, but good Lord. So many bees. There's a smashed one. Probably the queen. Alright, what do we got here? That's drone brood, but it's also some food, so here, let me just rip a chunk of drone brood off. Alright. The challenge is then getting all these fuckers back in so I can get a queen excluder on the top. And just hoping the queen's not like out here somewhere. Real possibility. All right, let's put, just set this over here out of the way. All right, gals, I need you all to get back inside. Well, those maybe I didn't need to get inside, but those I'll leave alone. This is what I really didn't want to have to do, but here we are. All right. Should I do the front? At least part of it. All right, I just got to get this on because the longer I wait, the worse this is going to be. The more bees I'm going to squish. It's already not sitting flat. Does it matter? Shouldn't matter. One of the frames is up high. All right, there's that. Stick this super box because it has more brood in it than the other one back on here. Get out of the way. That would have sucked. Almost just stunned the shit out of myself. Inner cover's irrelevant at this point. All right. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I don't want to have to do that again. Though I have to on the Damaris twice. So, all right. GoPro, stop recording. All right, so we're back after shaking a gajillion bees into the box. Man, that was stressful. I mean, this hive's doing so well that it was just, I don't know. Like I said, felt like midsummer bees, volume was. Fuck it with my, here it is. So, 40,000 bees or whatever, probably. If not more. So now, I'm going to, these bees, shit. So, now is when I actually need to bump these back into here just because. There we go. Now what I do is pull this off. There's tons of bees back up in here because there was brood up here. There should be Helena bees down there as well. I mean, that, knock on wood, that worked, assuming I shook the queen down in there and didn't kill her. So I waited almost an hour. So now I will be taking this. This stays here. This is the new hive. I'm going to put frames in from, actually it worked out great. The frames I put in are going to be the ones from that deep, well, don't do that, Doug. From that deep box that I'd put on top because a lot of those are already drawn out. Some of them with wonky comb, but that should fix itself. Still a shit ton of bees on these frames too. So these go into the nuke box. Half of them do, half of them just get shooken off into other box. And that, and going with the other one, goes to John's. Critical part here is I'm going to have to actually, over there it wasn't as critical that I get all the bees out of this box. Here it will be because one of those bees might be the queen. So I literally have to make sure I gather every bee, which is going to be a pain in the dick. So we'll see. I'm going to focus on putting brood frames, obviously, in this nuke box. That's brood frame with a bunch of other stuff on it. Because the bees will stay with the brood, more likely. So yeah. It's not a brood frame. I'll just shake the bees off and put them in the, or shake the bees off in here and then put the frames over there. So resource frames will get thrown into the box. Just still a ridiculous number of bees. All right, there's a good resource frame. So those we will shake off. Not ideal, but I don't want to put those bees, and that really didn't like that. Of course, they have been shook multiple times lately, so I can get why they didn't like that. So you gotta make sure there's few to no bees in that one. Let's just do this. Give it an opportunity to come off of it. Tell you what, there. Feels like another one. Yeah. So again, she might be on there, so I gotta. So there's the key. Much smaller shakes than I did the first time. First time was way too hard and it upset them more. Just a little small, and that gets them loose. A little wrist flick. Just tappy tap. Give it a tappy tap. Another resource. Again, the hope of the prey is that the queen is shook into this box when I'm done. Which is why I said I gotta freaking pull this bottom box up and box off and shake it. I gotta shake the damn bottom board. That's annoying, but it's also happens when you don't find the queen. Oh, this has got brood on it, so we could just stuff those in there. Okay. Problem I'm probably gonna have is I'm gonna have more brood than I have. Oh, that's resource. So it's the only problem with moving them via a nuke box, but trying to transport a tire box just felt like a massive pain in the ass. Again, my goal is that she is still on one of these. Let's see. How many frames do I have? Let's actually slow down a little bit. Let's find one that definitely has brood on it so I got a spot for 2 more frames. Yep, definitely has brood. And hate when I do that. That was just resources. So did this one have brood or no? A little bit, yep. So just stuff that in there. Look out, gals. Alright, that box is fully full. Now I gotta shake off this and all the boxes, boxes, bees in the box, damn it. Pray the queen's not on the boxes I'm shaking, obviously. Alright. This comes the fun part. I'm gonna shake these off and put them over here in this box before I get any further. Make sure they're completely. Here's where the brush is gonna have to come into play. Get off. Get off. All of you. Get out. They'll settle in a minute, but man, it's always disconcerting when you shake that many bees because they are not happy about it, obviously. Again, my pray is that queen's in there. Worst case, I go back to John's in a week and check these gals and they're out there. I got to run back down to Honey and Bee Co and get another queen. I will check those frames that are, or we'll check the walls and such in there to make sure. Also, any of these that I'm still picking up to make sure she's not here, but highly unlikely, I think. Get off. Stepping on shit. I'm going to have a bee friend in the car. There's just no doubt about that. There's no way around that. Oh, big drone got smashed against the comb. Sorry, buddy. All right. Now, here comes the sucky part. It's going to be not fun in any way, shape, or form. We're going to take a quick look to make sure I can't find her. I mean, there's a chance she's on this fucking box. Hold my breath. Yeah. Haven't seen her yet. Odds are not good. I said not good and they went, alright. She's probably not on the outside. But I gotta be able to grab this damn box. This is gonna be not fun. At all. There's zero fun to be had right there. course, the whole thing comes up. Oh, there we go. They love that. I love that. We love that. I hope she wasn't on this stupid box, because that went not great. Alright. I mean, I don't know how I thought that was going to go, but it went kind of worse than I thought. Alright. Are you here anywhere, gal? Dead somewhere because I've smashed you? There's definitely a bunch of dead bees here. I hate that, but not being able to find her just sucks. I want to mark that other one I found, but considering I've never marked or practiced marking a queen before, today is not the day. Alright, we're just going to have to take this, bump it into the box. I need to take that stupid tray out so I don't pour a bunch of oil on them. Alright. Alright, as long as she's not one of those 7 bees that's right there, or ones that are right there, we're good to go. Put this back together and cross our fingers. I mean, the good thing is I got enough bees that, worst case, I have to start buying queens. It's not the end of the world. I still have a hive at the end of the day. So, where's my... That's my box. There's these bees out here. To let these gals settle. I should have used the brush earlier, but I didn't. Have to let these guys settle back into this nuke, get some juice on them, and then get out of here. I'm just going to leave that vented bottom open for now because I'm not worried about the other thing. All right, so that goes there. Stick all these frames back in here. These are the ones that have kind of been drawn out on the top box. I'll backfill those. They've got brood at the top. Get them a land queen tomorrow. Oh shit, wrong box. I'm a dummy. Let me checkerboard some of these that are somewhat drawn out. Since I'm pissing off all the bees, I might as well do some checkerboarding to truly piss off all the bees. That's food though, so again, worst case scenario, the queen is in there and we have to buy queens. Not the end of the world. Alright, when I get back, we'll feed these gals a bunch of juicy juice. And feed the other ones, obviously. Alright, this goes up here. You'll have all your foragers returning, so you should be fine. Still plenty of brood and bees up here. And the flow is flowing, so that's definitely not a problem. Alright, let's see. Inner cover. Upsy daisy. I'm sweating like a priest in a brothel. It is hot. Alright, that's done. Top on. Yeah. That part's all done. All I gotta do is, you can't see it on the camera, but actually let me just grab the camera. This is what the split looks like in the nuke box. Booming! So I'll get those brushed back down in there, the top closed, some juice on them, the bag over top, and they go to Scott County. All right. GoPro, stop recording.